We're going to be looking through Leusick's last stream here. This was originally going to be a stream I would do, but when I was going to do it, then I had all kinds of issues, microphone issues, OBS issues, internet issues, I had every possible issue except for the ones that Leusick has. His streams always run fine, as we're gonna see here, but I figured I might as well do a video that goes through all the shit that he says here, and do a watch along like this. You can consider this video as a sort of stopgap between the Leusick documentary and the next video I'm working on. Now, mind you, the next video was supposed to be a sort of in-between between two big projects, but as I started working on the project, I realized that, yeah, that's going to be a fully fledged video that's going to be possibly even longer than the Leusick documentary, we'll see. But I'm pretty pleased with what I have going on so far, so hopefully it's going to turn out good and all that. But for now, let's just roll right on into it, right?
How's it going? Hey, so I go by Artist Not Human to you. I have a crazy story to tell you. I don't know how this is going to go over too well, but here we go. So I am currently looking for an art consultant at this time to represent me. You will be representing me with my digital art technology.
As I pointed out in the video, he says this a lot, and I'm not sure what he actually means by this. He isn't selling any technology. He's selling digital art. He's used technology to create this art. He is not creating his own technology. Whatever, let's just pretend that statement, let's just pretend that that combination of words actually makes any sense.
I have a lot of different type of digital art technology right now that's absolutely phenomenal. This type of art is ahead of its time, and I do not have any representation at this time. This world has been, going into the whole NFT, the whole crypto thing.
I mentioned again that he talks about NFTs and somebody could steal his content later on and make them as NFTs, and I kind of agree with that. It could happen. It has happened to like artists before, so it sure can happen to someone like Leusick. It can happen, but I don't think that justifies what he does with his videos where he just deletes them completely. I don't think that makes any sense.
Personally, I don't really understand that stuff. I don't really understand NFTs. I don't really understand cryptocurrency. I can tell you this right now, you will never see a video like this in your life, okay? So...
Okay, I don't really... Is he referring to the stream? I've seen people stream from their phones before, and he doesn't do anything magnificent in this stream. Is he talking about his content, his videos? I'm not gonna say that I haven't seen anything like it before. Sure, those are unique, but those aren't they're not a single video. There's a whole bunch of short clips that he's made before, and he hasn't shown anything new in ages, so I don't know what he's talking about.
I know a lot of people have been wondering about my story and what's going on and what I'm doing or what I'm creating or what's going on or yada yada.
There were a couple of people in the comments on the archives, but I'm not sure where he is getting the idea that there are tons of people. I think it's only like a couple of people, and one of those people is me, and one of them is the archives guy. We're, wondering what the hell was going on. As I said, he released this stream as I was working on the video, as I was starting to record audio for it. He did this stream, which helped. I don't know, maybe we have a psychic connection here, and he knew that I was doing this video, so he was like, okay, this guy's wondering, so I might as well, give him the scoop.
I'm just gonna tell you right now, listen, this is the real story that you're gonna hear right now. Okay, you're gonna hear this right now, straight up, okay? So what's going on is I've been creating a lot of digital art technology.
You haven't, you've been making digital art. It's 2 words, not 3 of them.
In poverty, okay? Cow chopping, I've been sleeping in my car. I've been doing a lot of different type of cartoon characters, a lot of different animation that's very different.
Okay, this is like nonsense. You haven't been doing any of that. You haven't been making cartoon characters and animations. What the fuck are you talking about? You put filters over your face while you talk and do beatboxing and shit. And do like weird skits. That's not animation. What are you, Walt Disney? You don't draw shit. Putting filters over video is not animation.
I turned down a job in Florida. This guy offered me a fucking, excuse my language, this guy offered me a Mercedes, you know what I mean? A full-time job at a company.
I don't know where this is coming from. I'm pretty sure he's either making this up or he rejected a spam email. Those are the two options that I can imagine. Because I don't think anyone is going to offer Leusick a full-time job and a Mercedes. He was getting pranked, and good on him for not agreeing to it if that's what was going on there, but this isn't anything that actually happens. I also don't know where Florida comes in or when that happens, because I know that he went from Idaho to New York, from New York to California, and from California back to Idaho. At what point did he go to Florida, or if this is just someone contacting him from Florida, I don't know. I just don't know.
You know what I mean? Before I even started like doing this type of art.
Before he was even doing art, he turned this guy down. So what I want to point out is that that means that this guy offered him the job for his schizophonic TV, Leusick Diamond Eyes comedy shit. And I don't think that's even possible for anyone to do.
You know, I literally turned this guy down. Okay, do you understand me? I turned down a lot of money.
Another thing, if it was for his comedy, why would he reject it? His entire goal was to be discovered. This sounds like him being discovered and getting offered a job. If he wasn't even doing art yet, there is no artistic integrity to doing stand-up and like jackass skits or whatever else. Why would he reject it? This is bullshit.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars, a brand new Mercedes in Florida, okay? Then I go back to my own hometown to show my friends my digital art, and they booger flick me and tell me to sell it to an EDM DJ.
Now, again, the timeline doesn't quite make sense, because now he's saying that he already had the art, but just seconds before, literally seconds before, he said he wasn't doing art yet. So what the fuck?
So this is where I'm at, because I know this is going to kind of piss people off, and I'm a Christian, and like I've had a lot of people use deception towards me because of my art.
I don't understand this either. What do you mean people use deception towards you because of your art and because of your quote-unquote technology? Why would that cause people to try to deceive you, and in what way?
And because of my digital art technology, and right now I'm putting a fucking end to it. So I am currently hiring right now for an art consultant to represent me. You're going to be representing a modern day Monet. You're going to be representing a modern day Mozart. No, actually, that'll be with other people that are going to represent me in my music.
It's been weeks. I still don't know what the fuck that sentence means at the end there. That's going to be with other people representing you and your music. So the people representing you will be Monet and Mozart? And then what are you gonna be? You're gonna be Leusick Diamond Eyes. That's what you're gonna be. I guess.
So as of this last, no bullshit, as of this last 2 years, I have probably, as far as music goes, I have probably created over, you guys aren't going to believe this shit, but it's the truth. I've created probably over 35 to 45 different genres of music this last 2 years alone.
I'm just going to go ahead and say that's not how that works. You can't just declare that you've created a new genre of music. You're not fucking Hideo Kojima where you can say you've invented Strand games or something. You need people to actually hear this music and be like, oh yeah, this is distinct enough from all other genres to be its own genre. And to do that is very difficult, honestly. You know, and it probably would fall as like subgenres of some other bigger genres or whatever the fuck. So I don't think this isn't even something you can reasonably claim, even if you're like the greatest artist in the world. If you're fucking Kanye West, you can't say, oh, I made 35 to 45 different genres of music. No, you didn't. You just you make hip hop. What are these genres? We don't even know. We haven't heard them. We just have to trust them that they're totally different genres. Bullshit.
It's taken me 10 years to come up with this type of talent because I've been made fun of on social media by well over more than 7.9 million people.
I don't know where he gets this number. This isn't the number of views on the Leusick Diamond Dice Kickstarter crap. It isn't on the Kickstarter crap response video. It isn't on his channel views. I don't know where this number comes from. Maybe he means that it's by the subscriber count on iDubbbz's channel? It's still not accurate, so maybe it's just a random number he named. I don't know.
By a gamer.
I appreciate him using gamer as a slur. Gamers rise up.
So I'm coming out with my story right now. You're getting the story, dude. Like straight up. So where I'm at is this, is a lot of my digital art technology is considered gaming music videos.
I don't know, again, what he means by gamey music videos. And considered by whom? Who is telling you this is gamey music video art? Who is it? Maybe there were comments under all of those videos he's deleted that mention, oh yeah, I dig this shit. This is gamey. This is gamey, dude. But we have none of those comments because he deleted all of his fucking videos.
Okay, they're considered they're considered digital art music videos. Okay, so you can't even put this shit. You can't even put this shit on YouTube.
Why? Digital art music videos. So we have 4 words there. Which part of that makes it so you can't put it on YouTube? Digital art music videos. Is it the digital part? Well, no. In fact, to put anything on YouTube, it has to be digital. Art. There's art on YouTube. Music. There's music on YouTube. Videos. Guess fucking what? YouTube is made for videos. Why can't you put it on YouTube? What is stopping you? Literally nothing.
No, I didn't pass away. No, I didn't pass away. No. If I passed away, why would I be talking to you live? Obviously, you're a smart person.
Out of everything he says in this video, I have to agree with him on that. I don't think he'd be making this video if he was dead. I mean, that would be actually kind of impressive. That would be the most impressive thing he's ever done. But I don't think that's the case.
So, no, I didn't pass away. If anything, I've been dealing with a lot of horrible people oppressing the shit out of me.
Oppressing the shit out of him. If anything, he's the one who has oppressed himself the most. He's the one who has sold all his shit. He's the one who's traveled around the country and around homeless shelters and shit without really having any plan, any idea what the fuck he's doing. By the way, if he was offered $100,000 and a Mercedes and shit, surely he's not being oppressed. People are trying to do good for him. Him rejecting the offer is him oppressing himself.
You know what I mean? And manipulating me and using me. It's been literally the worst 10 years of my life. I have a lot of digital art technology right now that's literally locked up in a safe. I know you've never heard this before, but it's the truth.
Oh yeah, that makes people believe. You look into the camera all sly and go, it's the truth. No, this isn't the truth. It wasn't the truth when you're talking about selling your CBD products and earning thousands of dollars. You admitted that was a lie. Why would we not think that this is a lie too?
Yeah. Can we stop talking about Bobby? Yeah. That's another story. Bobby doesn't exist, okay? Bobby's dead, supposedly.
What does he mean by supposedly? You can't say supposedly. You're the source on that information. You don't have second-hand information on whether or not Bobby is dead. We do. We have that information from you. I don't think he's lying. I don't think he was lying on that first stream because he wasn't like playing it up. I don't know what he's doing here. Like he's playing a character like, Bobby's supposedly dead. I ain't know nothing. You do.
So anyway, I need to stay on topic here. Yes, Bobby was my comedy duo partner. He was my buddy bear. We were doing stand-up comedy together. We got discovered by somebody in the Hollywood industry, yada, yada, yada.
You didn't get discovered. Your entire thing was that you were trying to get discovered. If you had been discovered, everything's hunky-dory, you know? But you didn't. That's the problem.
You know what I mean? That's pretty much for another story. I don't want to get into that. That's literally like a 5-hour sit down to talk about something like that. Leafy, listen, listen, this is a very serious video. I really want you to take this serious, okay? I am currently looking for an art consultant to represent me. You're going to be representing me in a lot of different areas because I can do modern day realism. How do I say this? Some of my art, I don't even know what to call it at this point because there's a lot of different type of styles with this that can be pointed into a lot of different areas. And the fact that I've been sitting in poverty, making this shit and doing this type of gaming music video art, I could show you guys my music right now and I'd be famous in 5 seconds.
Then fucking do it. Show us. Show us your art. Show us your music. Become famous in 5 fucking seconds. Why aren't you doing that? What is stopping you from doing that? If you're going to be immediately famous, you're going to get an art consultant, you're going to get an agent, you're going to be this huge star if what you're creating is that fucking good. The reason he's not showing us anything is because it isn't. He knows it. He knows he isn't making the best shit in the world. He's like trying to fake it until he makes it, but he's been faking for 10 fucking years. So what's even the point anymore? If you have anything good, show it. If you don't, shut the fuck up.
No joke. But I've been wanting to have an art consultant represent me so I can literally, you know what I mean, build my business and have opportunities towards other endeavors.
That was a fucking word salad, and he said nothing there. What do you mean you're going to build a business? Aren't you just going to be selling art? Or are you going to sell some art, then become an agent, and sell other people's art? What do you mean you're going to have more opportunities? What opportunities are you talking about?
Like no, it's not grime step art. Grime step, I can't say any type of genre on the internet unless it's an official, unless there's an official LLC or whatever, unless there's an official patent on those genres that you seek out.
Number 1, I don't think you patent genres of music. Number 2, what do you mean you can't say the names of these genres unless you have a patent or LLC? What the fuck are you talking about? Number 3, even if you like name some shit that we don't even know, like we don't know what this shit sounds like, nobody's going to be able to copyright or patent it or whatever the fuck else because they don't know what the fuck it is. You just be saying shit. Again, this is just a sign that he has nothing to show us.
Because, you know what I'm saying? YouTube doesn't even do justice, in my opinion, anymore. It realistically doesn't, you know what I mean? I have a lot of, like I got made fun of for doing schizophonic, and that's actually a genre now, and I created it.
It's not. I will say, there is a genre of dubstep now that's called like grime step. It's a weird genre, but it does sound a lot like the grime step that he does. That said, he might have popularized grime step, but he didn't invent it. It was kind of already around in the underground. He was ahead of the game, but he wasn't like patient zero on grime step.
I can actually play it right now if you guys want to hear that shit. If I do, I'm going to be famous in 5 seconds, no joke. I don't even want to play my music or anything right now because I just want to focus on main thing that I'm doing up this live video right now is to get an art consultant to represent me at this time.
He said he had 35 to 45 different genres of music. that he's just invented entire genres, not just songs, not just tracks, genres. And he's saying that he can't even afford to play a single song, to do a single, like a bit of a song, like a sample, nothing. Out of all those 35 different genres, he can't show us anything in fear of it being stolen. It doesn't make any sense. You need to show something. You show us a little bit and we're like, hey, that's pretty good. And then we get interested in what else you have. You're not getting an art consultant to represent your art without showing any of your art.
Okay. A lot of my art, I had to lock up. This is no bullshit. You're hearing the real story. A lot of my art, a lot of my digital art, I had to lock up on my YouTube channel. And the reason why is because that can be taken off and people can make, NFTs or gaming art behind my back and make money behind my back. And if your art or whatever you do or create, if it doesn't have your name on it, people will take it, man. People will take it and they'll run with it.
Again, there is some logic behind this, and I guess it has been the Leusick Archives channel has been acting as a sort of catalyst for him thinking this. But at the same time, it's not like the Archives channel has ever uploaded anything. Literally anything that Leusick hasn't removed entirely from YouTube. The Archives channel would have no reason to exist if Leusick wasn't out here deleting all of his old content. Sometimes he deletes content like immediately after posting it. This very live stream, we're lucky to have it, that the Leusick Archives guy managed to catch it and download it before he deleted it. There was also like a post-stream thing that he instantly removed and we never got to see. There was another live stream or a video uploaded or something else, I think for a similar purpose, or maybe just a re-upload of this, that he did like a week later and neither of us caught it at all. So there is a reason why people take your content and repost it. It's because you don't keep it up yourself.
That's why I need an art consultant to represent me at this time, because I did lose a lot of my digital art when I was uploading online.
You don't just lose it, you delete it. That's what happens to it. You probably, if you're uploading it, you have a copy of it on your computer, on your phone, or whatever device. You don't just lose digital content. You remove it yourself.
And yeah, man, I lost a lot of digital art. I'm making a lot of cool stuff for you kids right now. Like you kids in the rave scene, you kids in the EDM scene, you guys are really going to appreciate this on a Robin Williams level.
I don't fucking understand this person. Is he saying EDM kids and rave kids really like Robin Williams? Or is he saying that he himself is the Robin Williams of EDM rave art shit, technology, music, stuff? Either way, I kind of just want to punch him in the face.
Because a lot of my digital art is real acting, you know?
Now it's acting. It's not music and it's not art, it's acting. He's an actor.
And to me, they're achievements. To me, they're innovations. To me, they're achievements. You know what I mean? You don't hear people say shit like that. Well, they are achievements, and they are, period. And so where I'm at right now is I'm looking to sell pieces of my digital art to either celebrities, or royalty people, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
He has like this weird obsession with royalty and royal blood that I have no idea where it comes from. I don't think Lizzie wants your fucking grime step art. I don't think the King of Sweden wants your art. No royalty wants your art. Actually, no, scratch that. I think the Saudis would. The Saudis would buy your shit. Go sell it to them. They'll buy it. They'll buy anything. They have a weird fucking orb that they all touch. They'll touch the orb. They'll put on your grime step in the background and be like, and like, they'll do it. I can see that.
At this point, I need to be working. and I need to be working on projects, and I can't really be doing too much of really anything right now. Like, dude, like, I don't think people understand, like I can't post a lot of this digital art online right now. I don't have any representation. Like,
You don't have representation because you don't have anything you have shown and you have kept online and you have presented to people. You're not going to get representation by begging for it. You're going to get representation by either legitimately hiring someone for it or by getting enough views and popularity that people have an interest in representing you.
can you imagine seeing like kind of Disney characters that is like modern day Monet? You know what I mean? Modern day digital Monet.
What the fuck is he saying? You haven't made Disney characters, or does he want to work for Disney? Does he want to make Disney animations? Is that what this is about? Does he want to be a Disney animator? Does he want Disney to make the Grime Step movie? The schizophrenic princess? The first schizophrenic Disney princess? Is that the point?
You know, I don't have an entertainment lawyer. I need an entertainment lawyer right now in the comments.
Right now in the comments, that is such a stupid fucking request. Oh, I need an entertainment lawyer in the fucking comments. Yeah, from the dozen people that see this live stream before you fucking delete it, one of them has to be an entertainment lawyer, and one of them has to be an art consultant. That's just statistics. 1 in 12 people is a lawyer, not just any lawyer, an entertainment lawyer, and 1 in 12 people is an art consultant. It's simple maths. And on the other 10 people are rave and EDM kids, obviously, who all love Robin Williams.
I need an art consultant. I swear to God, I am not lying, dude. I have so much shit right now that is locked up in a safe. This is not it. You will never, do you understand me? You will never hear anything like this in the history of mankind. Anybody that has been trying to talk like me, they're just trying to blow themselves up. They're trying to be a replica.
I don't know who he's even talking about. Like, I went through the effort for the video to see if anyone has tried to imitate him. I found like one post on something like r/dubstep that has like 5 upvotes, and it's some kid whose title is like grime stepping at school during break, and he's sitting there at his desk and he's making honestly the same fucking sounds as Leusick was making, this like 15-year-old kid. And yeah, there's that kid. I don't know if he's even imitating you. He might have just heard it from literally anywhere else. He might have heard it from you and thought, hey, that's pretty neat. I wonder if I can do that. And sure, he can. You're not unique. There is talent, there is skill there, but you are not unique.
Okay, they're called the wannabe. They're the slither. They're the slither that's literally trying to copy the modern day Monet, the modern day Mozart. Okay, like I said, I'm not trying to get signed to a specific person, an organization at this time. I'm just literally at this point, I am hiring and firing, okay, accordingly. So I'm hiring right now for an entertainment lawyer. You're going to represent me in the comments. And no, I'm not going to pay you. You're going to represent me right now.
There it is. He's not going to even fucking pay you. You're not hiring anyone. By definition, to hire someone, you need to be paying them. You are at the bottom of the fucking barrel, and you're going, oh, but I am going to pay you in exposure. But by the way, at any point in time, I might just fucking fire you. What's the point? Who would agree to this deal? Who are you trying to scam into this arrangement? Because no sane person would accept this.
I need an art consultant right now to represent me in the comments. You're going to represent me. And no, I'm not going to pay you. I'm going to show you my art, and you're basically going to find work for me. That's kind of how this is going to go down.
How is he in a position to make this request, this demand of these people? Of these people that, of course, don't exist. Of this imaginary person who has decided to become his art consultant. How can he make these demands from him when he has nothing to show for it? It's bullshit.
because at this point, I don't know what to do. And I'm not here to put my digital art on your TikTok account. I'm not here to put it on your YouTube account. And I'm definitely not here to put it on your Instagram account.
Okay, don't. Put it on your own. Put it on your own fucking accounts. Don't delete your content. Don't delete your channels. Don't delete your accounts. Keep it all online. Slowly grow an audience. Post it around. Post it on r/dubstep. Post it on r/modern art. Post it on r/cringe. Post it on wherever the fuck you want to post it. But don't then immediately remove it. Of course you're gonna get a lot of haters. Your entire career is built upon having these haters. You had hundreds of thousands of views on your old content that you removed. Yes, people went there to gawk at you, but at least people went there. I think the dumbest shit he has honestly done is remove all that old content with hundreds of thousands of views. He had like 10,000 subscribers at one point. He said it on his own Kickstarter page that he had millions of watch hours and views and shit. He could have applied for YouTube partnership and AdSense. He could have literally pulled himself out of poverty himself with just keeping his content online, because enough people will, go back to those old videos and like, haha, look at this loser, look at this idiot. Maybe it's not the best way to make money, but you would be making money. You would be able to drag yourself out of poverty. You'd be able to invest in some shit. You would be able to get an art consultant. You would be able to pay them. But because he's removed everything, and because he no longer has those views, no longer has those watch hours, and no longer has those subscribers, there's like nothing he can do anymore. He's fucked himself.
And you're probably thinking, well, why? Why is that? Because what I've created is so innovative, and it's so like it's a Nobel Prize. You know what I'm saying? It's a Nobel.
I don't even have to say anything, do I? There's no Nobel for Grime Step, okay?
Okay, it's an innovation award. I don't care what anybody says. It is. It is, it is, it is. I turned down $10,000 in my hometown from somebody, okay? Cash. He goes, I'll give you $10,000 cash right now for that piece of digital art. I said, fuck no. Excuse my language. I said, no way. I will not give you that. You're out of your mind.
Because you're a fucking idiot. Your goal is to sell your art in order to make money, to build your business. That's what you just said. So why did you reject $10,000 cash for one of your art pieces? If you have hundreds lined up, hundreds of different art pieces, and you wouldn't have to work for the guy you were selling this shit for. You're not working for a guy, you're not working for a company, you're just gonna sell one piece of art, get that money, use that money productively. That's the idea. And you said no. Because you're a fucking ape.
He said, are you serious right now? I'll give you $10,000 for that. Okay, this was an EDM artist. I don't even know who he was. Literally offered it to me. I said, no, I can't do that, man. Do you understand? I made this in poverty. I made this I made this after being made fun of online from a lot of people. This is my story. You're just basically taking a modern day Van Gogh's piece of art and you're just gonna give me $10,000?
Yes. That is exactly what this imaginary guy, that's what he was doing. He was like, hey, I know you're in poverty, I like your art, I'm gonna give you money because you want money for your art. I give you money, you give me your art. And you said, well, that makes no sense to me. How do you invent in your head this situation? Because again, this never happened. How do you invent this situation in your head and still end up coming out of it like a fucking idiot?
And he's like, dude, if it'll take you out of poverty, it's $10,000. I said, absolutely not. I'm not giving you $10,000. I'm not going to accept $10,000 for it. So here I am. Okay. Let's look at this. There's only 7 people watching this right now. How can there only be 7 fucking people watching this right now?
Shout out to the Leusick video. It's about to hit 500 views. We have surpassed Leusick's latest content by a long shot.
How can there only be 7 people watching and listening to a real Hollywood story right now.
Why is it a real Hollywood story all of a sudden? You never made it to Hollywood. The entire point of the Hollywood story is that you go to Hollywood and you fucking make it. Or you go to Hollywood and you die. You did neither of these things. It's not a Hollywood story then.
How can that even be possible? This is how fake this world is. How can that even be possible? 7 people watching this. I only have 5,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel.
Like I said, you had like 10,000, and then you deleted all your videos and started posting entirely different content. Of course, you won't have that many subscribers anymore.
How can a modern day, someone that is creating the best fucking digital art technology in the world, not be represented?
And here we have like the main issue. It was already there when he was talking about being fucking Mozart, talking about being Mozart and Monet. But here he is going, oh, I make the greatest shit in the world. The best. I am the greatest artist who has ever lived. I won't show you any art, but trust me, the best artist in the world. So fucking conceited and self-centered and he's such a despicable human being. No, you're not making the best art in the world. Nobody who claims they're the best artist in the fucking world is making the best art in the world. And they're certainly not doing it consistently. Yeah, you can be the biggest Kanye fan in the world, which means you're Kanye, actually. But even, okay, I was gonna say even Kanye wouldn't say that he makes the best art always, but he does. He does say that. But I don't think any of his fans are out there like, yeah, he consistently makes the best shit. That doesn't happen. Meanwhile, you have no fans to defend you. You have nobody and you have nothing to show. You can't make this claim. You can't make any claim you have made throughout this stream.
How can a modern day Monet, modern day Mozart be walking around, can make the whole entire world look colorful, can make the whole entire world look like digital art technology?
What the fuck do you mean the entire world looks like digital art technology? Oh, it was the worst one. That one just hurts my brain.
And not be represented by somebody.
Yeah, sure, I already did. You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit that makes shitty art and doesn't even share it. That's how that happens.
Please tell me that right now. Please tell me this is a real world.
This is a real world, grounded in reality and full of real world problems.
Clown? Dog, you want to see Clown? Yo, if I play my music right now, my melodies, if I play my melodies and my music right now, you're going to sample it. You're going to make other genres of music. I don't have any representation.
You're going to make genres of music from sampling a little bit of his music. Is he implying that he makes sounds that literally do not exist anywhere else in the world? Not like musically, like beats and shit that have never been made before, but literally like entire sounds that do not exist in reality outside of his music. That is what is kind of implying there. If you can just make entire genres of music from a small sample. He's bullshitting. He's just spewing cow manure out of his mouth.
I'm schmeagling this. I am schmeagling. I don't give a shit.
I think he's trying to say he's smeagling this, like Lord of the Rings. He's saying Schmeagle though, and he keeps saying Schmeagle, so prepare for that.
I am gonna schmeagle this digital art technology until I die. I'm gonna schmeagle this new genre of music.
This new genre. It's suddenly only one new genre. Where did the 34 to 44 other ones go?
You know what? The 7.9 million people that made fun of me for the schizophonic genre of music that I created, guess what? I created it, and it is Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
All those schizophrenic grime steppers on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Who can forget them? Like Uh, Lil Dicky?
I love this, dude. I love this. I want people, you know what? You know what's crazy about this? I deserve this new genre of music. I deserve this new digital art. You want to know why? Because I was made fun of by 7.9 million people and more people. This video is meant to be inspiring right now. You people have no idea who you look up to. You don't even look up to real people that are really legitimately trying to build. You know what I'm saying? You don't. You don't. This isn't a backdoor opportunity. This isn't. This legitimately, like, you're looking at me right now and you'll be like, who does this guy think he is?
Who's this guy think he is? Ah, shit, he got me.
I'm the most talented person in the world. Every label in the world wants me.
Didn't we already establish that no label in the world wants him? He's literally complaining about the fact that nobody wants him. You're saying that every label would benefit from having you. At least that will make sense as a sentence. We know that nobody wants you. That's why you were making this video.
And they can't have me. You understand me? Every label in the world, every rock and roll label is going to want to sign me. Okay? Every EDM artist in the world is going to want me to sign them. Only for the benefits of me. Does that make sense?
No. But hey, congrats. Every label and every artist is going to want to sign you. Done deal. You don't have to worry and make this video anymore. Just go to those labels and go to those artists and be like, hey, here's my shit. Sign me. And they'd be like, damn, son. Why didn't you come here sooner? If you're so confident that that's going to happen, why aren't you making it happen yet?
But I have no representation. How does that make sense? So people will sign me, you know what I mean? Because of my talent and what I can do and what I can bring to the game better than anybody in the world. But I have no representation. Does that make sense?
It doesn't make sense because you constantly contradict yourself. There is nobody that wants to sign you. This mental loop you're going through is only happening because you're making the claim that they do want to sign you, but in reality nobody is signing you, and thus, yeah, that doesn't go together. It clashes together because it's not true.
No, it doesn't make sense. How come people will sign me to their label, but they won't help me sell pieces of my digital art technology and take me out of poverty? Now I got you woke.
I think that was part of the new genre. It just goes woke.
Think about it. Exactly. So, exactly, yeah. They steal your money and your soul. They steal your money and your soul.
I wish I still had, access to the chat logs. Because that guy alone, shout out to him. They steal your money and your soul.
So let me get this straight. So if we know that about whatever, and you know what I mean? I don't want to get into that conspiracy shit because I'm not into conspiracies or whatever. But the fact that not one person has come up to me and been like, dude, you're creating amazing digital art technology. This is phenomenal. I want your story. Who are you? Well, I'm artist, not human to you. Well, what's going on? What are you doing? Well, I'm suffering in poverty, and I've suffered from some mental health, illness because of people.
Okay, real quick, I actually did try to contact him through email as I was making the video, but his email is a dead one. I don't have an actual way of contacting him. The archives guy did show that if you go to his CBD oil scam thing, then you can get his phone number and call him. But I don't live in the United States, so that wasn't really an option. And also, I didn't want to go through that fucking phone call. I will admit, I don't really want to talk to him personally. If he does offer at some point for an interview, I'd be totally down. But, we'd have to organize it over the internet somehow. That said, people must have come up to him because I have seen comments on the archives of people asking how they can contact him, whether through TikTok or YouTube or email or whatever else. And, they've been trying to get into contact him because he did have earnest fans that liked his content at some point. There weren't that many of them, but they did exist. There were people who liked his grime step and wanted to learn from him. And people did take an interest in him, but then he just removed everything and just sort of discarded all those people, and now he's complaining that they're no longer there.
And then, I've suffered problems from fucking dark people, demonic people that have oppressed me to the point of creating this art. And guess what? It's not worth anything. You know what I mean? I don't have any views on my YouTube channel. This doesn't make sense. This is a fake ass world. There's no reason at all. There's no reason at all that I should be in poverty right now.
There isn't. According to everything you have said yourself, the claims you have made, there isn't a reason you should still be in poverty. You could have made money off of YouTube ads if you hadn't removed everything. You could have accepted that job in Florida if it really existed. You could have gotten those $10,000 from that EDM artist and made it out of poverty as well. You could go to a label, to artists. You could post around YouTube or like social media and shit. You could have done all these things, but you didn't do any of them. And the reasoning behind that, well, only you really know why all of those things happened. Why didn't you do these things? That's all on you.
There's no reason. There's no reason that a kid is creating this type of amazing digital art technology.
He just called himself a kid. He's over 30 years old. At this point, he's over 30 years old. He was like 20-something when the Kickstarter crap came out. He's over 30 now. He's no longer a kid. He has no more excuses to make about being, young, being right out of high school or something. This is a grown-ass man.
And sitting here in poverty suffering. My car just got towed 2 days ago. You know what I mean? I went to Idaho to show my homeboys and my friends, my close friends, my music and my art.
He said he went to Idaho? I don't know where he is then. I don't know where he is recording this from. I had assumed he was just living in Idaho at this point, but I guess not. The person I was speaking to over Discord about this, who had known him going through high school, he did mention that he only saw him like a couple years back once, so I guess it doesn't make sense that he was still in Idaho. So I don't really know where Leusick is right now. He could be back in California, but that's like a very long drive. I just really don't know where he is. Beats me. He hasn't made any update that gives any indication of his current location. So that's that.
And they just they booger flicked me because they didn't even know what they were looking at.
If you show someone your art and they go, "What the fuck am I looking at? Get it away from me." That is pretty valid criticism of your art's quality. That is an indication that they don't have an interest in your art. You can't complain about that. That's just how it is. Maybe there is a market for your art, but that is a clear indication that it is very niche and it is not the greatest art in the world.
Okay? Do you understand me? They didn't even know what they were looking at because they've never seen anything like that in their life. There's not one artist in the world that can do what I do.
That's just outright a lie. There are artists out there that can make the same sounds with their mouths, and nothing he has done with the digital art technology as he describes it is that unique. He is just adding filters and some very simple effects over shit, relatively simple effects, and just piling them on one after the other, after the other, after the other. People can do that. Yes, pretty much every time you're going to do it, you're going to get a different result. You're right that it would be very hard to imitate exactly the way you did these videos and stuff, but that doesn't mean that you can't do it. It's not that difficult, actually.
Do you understand me? Okay? People go to Harvard, okay, to learn some of the stuff that I'm creating.
People don't go to Harvard. People don't go to Harvard to learn how to use TikTok effects. They just don't.
And they can't even reach the mountaintops that I'm reaching right now. I have no representation. I am not looking to, you know what I mean, reach out to a specific celebrity, people, or an organization, because that's not right. And other people will be like, well, why didn't you reach out to me? Or why didn't you reach out to Disney? Or why didn't you do this? Or what? Because number one, my talent is unlimited.
My talent is unlimited. It's gonna be pretty fucking limited. You're right, it's gonna be pretty fucking limited if you go to like Disney and they're like, you know what? All of us are just high off our fucking balls. We're batshit insane. We're going to make a Disney show about you, your grime step art. Go for it. Do you think that's going to last multiple seasons? Do you think after you're done making your grime step show, your grime step cartoon garbage, that the Disney Corporation's gonna be like, now do something else for us, and you just do a different variation of your fucking schizophrenic art shit? Is that going to happen? I doubt it. What is possible, however, is that you go to a company, you do the project with them, they get what they want out of you, and then you can go to another artist, another company, whoever else, and sell different pieces of different art to each of these people separately, and there you go. You've unlocked your unlimited potential by just, diversifying. That's an option.
Towards a lot of different shit. You're like, this needs to be a joke. Hey, I don't think you understand what I'm even doing right now, okay? I'm literally hiring people to represent me.
You're literally not hiring people to represent you. What you're literally doing is begging for someone to represent you.
It's not a joke. It's I need representation because I have none. Dude, I could post my digital art right now. Check this out. I could post my art right now and I'll be famous in 5 minutes. I could post my music right now and it'll be famous in 5 minutes. You're like, whatever, fuck you, whatever. No, I swear to God, I'm not bullshitting you. I'm not playing, okay? This music is so G. Here, let me show you. Maybe I should show you people. Should I get you excited since I'm such a fucking loser? All right, hold on a second here. Let's see here, let's keep this on live.
I'm gonna dampen your expectations immediately. He's not going to show us anything. He has nothing to show, so he won't.
Let's see this. We'll go live right now, dude. Dude. Anyway, I've been going through a lot of shit, okay? I used to post a lot of crazy, stupid videos 10 years ago when I was doing comedy out in the public. It was whack shit, I know. It was like cringe beyond cringe, you know what I'm saying?
So why can you not see anything wrong with what you're doing now? Why can you make the claim that what you're doing now is amazing and it's the best shit that anyone has ever done, when you are entirely capable of looking back at your old content and being like, yeah, that was cringe, there were issues with that. Why can you not see that there are issues with what you're doing now? Why is that impossible for you?
But now, after 10 years of failing forward, you know what I mean? Because that's what life is about, is kind of, going forward and failing forward, not giving up. Dude, you kids are gonna flip out when you see this, okay? You're gonna flip out. You're gonna flip out. I had to lock a lot of my YouTube videos up on my channel because it's considered gaming, music, art, okay?
And why is that a reason to lock it up? Why? Did you see a comment that was like, oh, this is gaming, music, video, art, and you're like, holy shit, it is? Oh god, I gotta lock it up. I gotta make it private. Oh no, I can't let anyone see that. It's like porn?
You don't really put shit like that on the internet. I know you people are not ignorant. You're not. Don't fall into the ignorant trap. Don't.
You don't put shit like that on the internet. Why don't you put shit like that on the internet? Was there violence? Was there sexual content? Were you advocating for terrorism in your fucking videos? I would hope not. If you were, then we have a different topic to discuss there. But I don't think any of that happened. There was nothing in those videos that warranted their deletion.
Please don't be those type of people that fall into the idiocracy type of trap. You're not stupid. This generation's already on that woke shit. Okay. So check this out. I am currently looking for an art consultant and musicians to represent me at this time. You will be posting my music and my melodies on platforms. I made a couple remixes of them because they had a good flow. Good thing I didn't. That's awesome. That's awesome that you made a couple remixes of those. Good thing I haven't posted anything yet.
Well, clearly the person was talking about his Grimestep videos then. Or, the stuff that he has posted and still has on his YouTube channel. Again, I wish I had access to the chat so I can see who this person was that made these remixes and, actually see them for myself and understand what exactly he's remixed. And I don't really understand. Is he offended? Is he insulted that someone would do that? Because previously he quite liked the douchebag remix. So I don't know. I really don't know.
Because I haven't posted any of my music yet, and I'm not going to. Because it's 2G, it's MTV shit. So yeah, and plus I'm not posting any of my music until I get signed. Look at how many people are watching this right now. How is there only 9 people watching this? This is just such fun. I'm not even gonna play my music. You guys don't even deserve to hear it, dude. Nope.
The sudden look of realization, I guess, that he has nobody. Nobody gives a shit whether or not they hear anything from him. We already know it's not going to be anything significant. It's going to be cringy, it's going to be awkward, and fair enough, don't show us. Don't show us anything, just stop talking about it.
I'm not paranoid, okay? Nobody's paranoid, okay? I'm not paranoid. I've been making a lot of cartoons, okay? Animation, digital art technology. I had a lot of unedited videos that were locked up into my account, okay? And I've had to, this just sucks talking about this. I've had to offload videos. I've even lost a lot of videos. I lost so many videos, it's not even funny.
Again, losing all those videos, if you really lost them, that is entirely your fault. You can download videos you've uploaded to YouTube, you can download them again, save them, and then remove them. If you permanently delete a video, it literally gives you a warning. Hey, are you sure you want to permanently delete this video? And you went, yup, that's what I want to do. And then you did it, and that's entirely on you.
I didn't know what I was really creating at the time that I was creating all this shit in poverty, so I just started putting the mind to the test and just basically started filming and doing crazy shit. Now it's coming out now I kind of understand what I'm doing a little bit, because now I am, content creating in a way of, I don't want to give this shit away, dude, because this is freaking, probably the most achievement. I don't even want to post this shit. This, to me, is an award, okay? This is an achievement, some of the shit that I've created. It's phenomenal. I'll play some of my music right now, but I don't even want to play my music, dude, because this world's so fake that people steal your melodies and people steal your music.
I think the actual genuine concern he has is that he knows that his music isn't that good. He somehow wants to get a signed deal or something before he actually shows any music. I think that's sort of the plan, because at that point, I've already been signed, fuck you, you can't do anything to me now, so I'm just going to post all my garbage, and you're gonna have to sell it. And then I'm gonna be out of poverty. Hooray! I don't think he really is worried about anyone sampling his shit. I think he would be ecstatic to see that happening because it would, make him slightly more popular again. I do think the genuine concern he has is that if he shows his music and people see that it isn't great, he's fucked. He's completely fucked.
And they leave you in poverty to suffer, and it's bullshit. And that's why I'm doing up a video like this, because I want to be represented accordingly. Okay? Like, I deserve to be represented at this point by an art consultant. There is no reason at all right now that someone that is making the best digital art technology I'll post a video right after this video.
He apparently did, but again, he immediately deleted it, so fuck knows what it even was.
And if that doesn't go viral, then people are just watching my account and taking my digital art videos and making NFTs like that. And that's straight bullshit, dude. That's satanic. The fact that I don't have a freaking art consultant to represent me right now and achieve all of my digital art that's been lost online lets you know that we are probably in the times of the Renaissance times.
I'm not sure if he knows what the Renaissance was. Because the Renaissance was literally the exact opposite. People were funding a ton of art. Yeah, you'd be like a shitty little artist in poverty and people be like, yeah, sure, I'll give you my patronage. Draw something for us, I don't know what the fuck he's on about here, comparing it to the Renaissance. I really don't know.
And as crazy as that sounds, it's true. Like, think about it. A kid that's putting digital art technology on platforms where people are just gonna be like, oh, that's badass. Yep, I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna make NFT out of it, and then I'm gonna fucking make fun of that kid in poverty.
Nobody has done it, though. Nobody has made an NFT. This is a fear. I guess there's some logic behind the fear, but he's really talking about something that has never happened.
And you look up to these people.
I can't say I particularly look up to NFT bros that steal content. I'm not like, I don't think they're heroes exactly. The real heroes are the right clickers. We all know that.
Straight up, dude, you look up to these people. You look up to these people? Like, what? How is this world a good place to live?
It's not, but that's irrelevant.
When you see people suffering in poverty and you don't give them a lending hand of help.
Don't give them a lending hand of help. You mean like the guy who offered you $10,000? Or the guy who offered you $100,000? That seems like a pretty big lending hand of help.
Who does that? Who lets a modern day Van Gogh, a modern day Mozart, I can prove it. My art proves it.
If you can prove it, then prove it. If you cannot prove it, shush.
Straight up, it proves it. I'm not here to keep posting on, I don't care, dude. I am not here to keep posting on your social media platforms for people to just pickpocket my digital art and leave me in poverty to suffer and tell me to go get a 9-to-5 loser. That's bullshit. I should be hired by every freaking gaming company in the world right now. I should be hired by freaking every single EDM artist in the world right now. I should be,
And there it is. This has been going on for over 10 years. For over 10 years, he's gone from the schizophrenic, Leusick, grime step, comedy shit into this art shit, music, whatever the fuck. And what he refuses to do for all that time, for over 10 years, is to look for a job to support all of this. He straight up refuses to get a job. He will do anything else. He will take part in multi-level marketing, which, by the way, somehow is more, respectable than just selling a piece of his art. Somehow that's more reasonable for him. It boggles my noggle how this person exists and functions.
I should be getting more Nobel Prizes and more digital art technology music video awards than anybody in the world right now.
You should be getting more Nobel Prizes than anybody in the world right now. I want you to consider for a fucking second what that means. He should be getting the Nobel Peace Prize, he should be getting a prize in literature and physics and medicine and chemistry and all of that shit. He needs one. He deserves it. Because he makes shitty fucking music videos.
I didn't sell my soul. Why am I not getting fucking hooked up on some Tupac shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do these people get all these? My music is better than anybody's in the world right now. Straight up. Nothing impresses me in this world, okay? My music is literally Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Without lyrics. Straight up. It's the truth.
And that's where that ends. I think I'm done here. I don't think there's going to be a reason to go back to Leusick unless something crazy happens. Honestly, even if he does make like some more stupid streams like this, and you know, the archives guy hopefully manages to catch them, because he obviously streams in a different time zone, I can't catch them at all. You know, if something like that happens, I might comment on it on Twitter or something. r/WalterK with 2 Y's. No, wait, or with 1. I'll put it on the screen right now. I forget my own Twitter handle sometimes, it's fine.